You've accused two companies in China and Taiwan of stealing your IP, and now the DOJ has filed charges against them. Why do you think the U.S. government got involved here?
Well, I think it's very important that intellectual property of companies is protected in all geographies across the world because a company like Micron, we just turned 40, and over 40 years we have invested billions of dollars into developing new technologies that are truly the heart of all the applications that are in the technology industry today. We make memory and storage that is absolutely critical for all technology applications of the future. So it's very important to protect our intellectual property.
You've talked about the new Micron. What does the new Micron look like?
The new Micron is Micron that's moving fast in terms of developing new technology and products that our customers need today, focused on cost competitiveness, focused on delivering high-value solutions, and in the process, absolutely driving greater shareholder value as well as greater value for all key stakeholders of the company.
Do you worry that the move by the DOJ risks ratcheting up the tension with China, given that China is your largest market?
China is a large market for us. We are very well engaged with the customers in China who very much appreciate the innovation capability that Micron is able to bring to them. We engage with these customers for all their applications, whether they are data center related or they are your mobile smartphones or related to various consumer or industrial applications. So China is an important market. Our customers value the technology and the products that we bring to them. Just note that we are one of the 3 companies in the world that provide memory and storage solutions. So our customers rely on us to bring advanced technology and solutions to them. We rely on them in terms of working closely with them to understand their requirements for the future, and we are very well engaged with the ecosystem of customers in China. And Micron, of course, also has some manufacturing in China as well as R&D. So we are an important partner to China. All we want to make sure is intellectual property is protected and there is fair level playing field in the country.
So as you mentioned, you have facilities there, you have employees there. On the other hand, you have the Chinese government accusing you of antitrust. So how do you navigate that situation?
Well, we work with them, in terms of addressing any of their concerns. We absolutely openly work with them, and we are continuing to work with all aspects of our technology, our customer engagement, our manufacturing, as well as product development capabilities within China. And Micron is a global company. We are 34,000 team members worldwide, and we are very strong here in the US in terms of our R&D capability, our manufacturing capabilities, as well as designing products, and we are also well spread out throughout the globe. So very well diversified supply chain that the company has, as well as very well diversified footprint of R&D and manufacturing capabilities.
Any indication that now that Jeff Sessions is no longer head of the DOJ, that will change the course of action that the U.S. is taking in your case?
We appreciate the action taken by the DOJ in terms of protecting the intellectual property and theft of intellectual property by unauthorized companies. I do not expect that drive will change in any way.
You've been telling investors that the memory chip market hasn't changed. We're not seeing the mad rush to grab market share anymore. But I'm curious about the evidence that you're seeing because, another one of your executives told a UBS conference that there have been some inventory issues recently. How do we make sure that there's not some big downturn coming?
Well, we discussed in our September earnings call that, as is well known, that there are certain CPU shortages as well as certain inventory adjustments. But important thing is that memory and storage are in the very early innings of driving the growth and the experiences that are enabled, whether it is in the autonomous vehicles of the future, which are like data centers on wheels, really needing lot of DRAM and lot of flash, which we manufacture to ultimately truly process all that data that the sensors on the car will generate in order to provide for a safe comfortable driving experience of the future. Or in the data centers today,
Right.
in terms of really unleashing new business models, you need machine learning, artificial intelligence needs to process a lot of data. That data resides in the memory and storage solutions Micron makes.
Scale
So we are
has
in
always
early
been
innings.
important in memory. Samsung, huge competitor, huge market share, lots of capital. How do you compete?
We have strong scale of our own, and our focus is absolutely driving technology for cost competitiveness, but even more importantly, working closely with our customers to design the memory and storage solutions that they need in their applications in the future. And by that, what we mean is bringing high value solutions,
All right.
such as solid state drives in your notebook computers,
Okay.
or high performance memory in various data center applications.